Please turn on your cameras. Elvina, Grishma, Shubham, Atul. Okay. So related with the non-competitive markets. Okay. Or we can say that it's a monopoly or oligopoly. Okay. So we are first of all trying to understand the difference between the perfectly competitive market and a monopolistic market. Right. Okay. So we started discussing the same aspects. Okay. But before that, now we want to go for analyzing number of graphs there. Okay, curves there. So first of all, we want to understand the relationship between the total revenue, average revenue, and marginal revenue. Marginal revenue. We already studied that, right? In which chapter? An idea? We studied about this total revenue. We studied about the average revenue. We studied about the marginal revenue. Okay, and the relationship between all these different types of revenues related with the cost of production. Okay, come on, tell me which chapter? An idea? Aishwarya, unmute and speak. Aishwarya.
Firms under perfect competition.
Of course, firms under perfect competition. Firms under a perfect competition. Okay, just we are going back to that chapter one more time and discussing these things one more time. That is helpful for you to understand this things properly again. Okay, so just open that chapter. Firms under perfect competition. Firms under perfect competition. Okay. Okay, so it is important to understand the ideas of total revenue, average revenue, and marginal revenue. So we are just going back to that chapter, firms under perfect competition. That's page number 54. Page number 54, you can see 4.2 revenue. 4.2 revenue. Reading one more time. Please understand this area properly. Then only we are able to discuss the revenue of the firms basically under monopolical or monopoly or monopolistic competition or even in oligopoly. Okay, so here it is 4.2 revenue. One more time, explain the things. Okay, just observe carefully. So we have indicated that in a perfectly competitive market. So here the situation is a perfect competition. Okay, there are a number of firms are there in the market, and a number of buyers also are there in the market. They are price takers. They know the existing market price or prevailing market price. Okay, clear. So that is the condition here, perfectly competitive market. So everyone, please turn on your camera one more time. Repeating, cameras, all the cameras, please turn on. A firm believes that it can sell as many units of good as it wants by setting price less than or equal to the market price. The first condition. Okay, what is that? The firm is able to sell as many of goods as it wants by setting a price less than or equal to the market price. Clear? Clear? That's the first condition here. Okay. Okay. But this will work out or not? That's what I think we are going to discuss now. But if this is in the case, surely there is no reason to set a price lower than the market price. Clear? It's a perfectly competitive market, so no firms will fix a price lesser than the market price because they are price takers. They have to make profit. But if this is the case, surely there is no reason to set a price lower than the market price. Now I am unable to write anything here. Just follow my cursor here. Okay. So, but if in this case, surely there is no reason to set a price lower than the market price. In other words, should the firm decide to sell some amount of good, the price that is set is exactly equal to the market price. So, in a perfectly competitive market, the firms are able to sell the product only for the price that fixed in the market. Okay, next one. But non-competitive market condition is just opposite of this one, right? So just understand that. A firm earns revenue by selling the good that it produces in the market. Let the market price of a unit of the good is considering as P here. So here after P means the price of the commodity. Okay. So you know that, again I'm repeating. Okay, let Q be the quantity of the good produced. Q is the quantity of the good produced and therefore sold by the firm at price P. So Q is the quantity sold in the market for price P by the firms in the perfectly competitive market condition. Okay, then the total revenue, here comes the word here, total revenue, TR. Okay, so TR of the firm is defined as the market price of the good P. Clear? Total revenue in the firm is defined as the market price of the good. That's what the total revenue, price of the good, price of the good that the firm sold in the market. Okay, so basically we know that. Okay, that should be multiplied by the quantity sold. Quantity sold. Example: the company or the firm produced 1 unit of the product and sold that for 10 rupees in the market. So the margin, sorry, the total revenue is 1 multiplied by 10. Clear? Okay, price multiplied by the quantity of the product that sold in the market. Okay, so PR is always equal to P multiplied by Q. Clear? Okay, P into Q. So this is a simple equation for understanding TR, total revenue, total revenue. Okay, TR is equal to P into Q. Okay, so whatever may be the market condition, this is the TR. Okay, price multiplied by the quantity sold in the market. Okay, here to make matters concrete. Okay, consider the following numeric example. We are going to explain this numeric example one more time. Let the market for the candles be perfectly competitive, and let the market price of the box of the candles, that is rupees 10. Okay, for a candle manufacturer. Table 4.1 shows how total revenue is related to the output. Notice that when no box is sold, total revenue is equal to 0. So no box is sold in the market, the revenue is, the total revenue is equal to 0. Okay, so TR is equal to 1 into rupees 10 is equal to 10. If 2 boxes of candles are produced, TR is equal to 2 into rupees 10, that is rupees 20, and so on. So you can see here. Okay, price into quantity. Okay, price into quantity sold in the market. Here you can see for 0, the TR is 0. Okay, and for 1 box, TR is 10. 2 box, 2 into 10, 20. 3 box, 3 into 10, 30. 4 boxes, 4 into 10, 40, and 5 boxes, 5 into 10, 50. Clear? So that's the idea of a total revenue. Idea of a total revenue. Just understand this properly. Okay, total revenue. Okay, so the equation is TR is equal to P into Q. Okay, so we can depict how the total revenue changes and the quantity sold changes through the total revenue curve. Next curve we want to understand here, it is a total revenue curve. Okay, a total revenue curve plots quantity sold or output on the x-axis. Okay, so output here at the x-axis. Understand this curve one more time. Again, we are going to learn the mix of almost all these different curves there. Okay, that time we want to segregate. Okay, what is what? So just understand the things here. So here it is the TR curve. TR curve. So he can 4.1, figure number 4.1, the TR curve here. The total revenue curve of a firm shows the relationship between the total revenue that the firm earns, that the output level of the firm, the slope of the curve. This is the output level. The total revenue. Total revenue. Okay, the slope of the curve. AQ1 divided by OQ1. AQ1 divided by OQ1. Okay, is the market price. That is the market price here. So this is the total revenue curve. Total revenue curve. So understand that the total revenue curve you can see here. Okay, the quantity sold or output on the x-axis and the revenue end on the y-axis. Okay, revenue by the firm which is on the y-axis and the output produced and sold in the market, that's in the x-axis. X-axis. Okay, so figure 4.1 shows the total revenue curve of a firm. 3 observations are relevant here. Most important here. First, when the output is 0, the total revenue of the firm is also 0. You can see here, right? Therefore, the TR curve passes through point O. Second, the total revenue. So TR curve is starting from point O here. The output is 0. So total revenue also 0. Secondly, the total revenue increases as the output goes up. You can see. Okay, output goes up, the total revenue increasing. Output is moving up upward. The total revenue is increasing. Clear? Output increasing. The total revenue is increasing here. Okay, so TR is equal to P into Q is that of a straight line. So total revenue curve is a straight line. Total revenue curve is a straight line, and upward rising straight line. Thirdly, consider the slope of the straight line when the output is 1 unit. Okay, that is the horizontal distance of OQ1 in figure point 4.1. OQ1. Okay, this distance. Okay, the total revenue vertical height AQ1. This one. AQ1. This line. Okay, so if it is P into 1 is equal to P, therefore the slope of the straight line is AQ divided by OQ1. Same will be there. Okay, if it is price is a Q1, quantity produced is the 1. Okay, clear or not? So that's what the average, sorry, total revenue curve. Total revenue curve. Just observe it clearly one more time there. Okay, it's a three properties are there for this line. Okay, what are they? First of all, okay, when the output is 0, the total revenue of the firm is also 0. Right? Got that? First one, first feature. Secondly, what is second one here? The total revenue increases and the output goes up. So output increasing, the total revenue also will increase. Clear? Okay. So moreover, the equation TR is equal to P into Q is that of a straight line because of P is constant. Here price is constant because it's a perfectly competitive market. Firms are unable to fix price as related with their own interest. They cannot do that. So price is constant here. This means that the TR curve is an upward rising straight line. Next property, upward rising straight line. That's the importance of the TR curve here. TR curve. Okay. Thirdly, consider the slope of the straight line. Slope of the straight line. Okay, slope of the straight line. When output is 1 unit. Okay, understand? Output is a 1 unit, quantity 1 here, Q1. See here, the total revenue, that is A here, the point A here. Okay, so the distance from OQ1, okay, the distance between O and Q1 and A and Q1 is almost the same here because the product is only, the quantity is only 1. Okay, so this is the total revenue curve. Okay, just observe it clearly, and it is important for the examination. Examination in the sense of understanding the other concepts. Okay, next one moving towards average revenue, AR curve, average revenue curve. Okay, the what the relationship between the total revenue and average revenue? Understand that clearly. Okay, here the average revenue denoted with the AR of a firm is defined as total revenue per unit of output. Okay, what is that? Total revenue per unit of output. That's what the average revenue. Average revenue. Underline that properly. Okay, total revenue per unit of output. Total revenue per unit of output. Recall that if a firm's output is Q and the market price is P, then TR equal to P into Q. You know that. Hence, AR is equal to average revenue is equal to total revenue divided by the quantity. Total revenue divided by the quantity, which means P into Q divided by Q, that is P. Clear? Okay, simple. Okay, AR is equal to the price. Average revenue is equal to the price. So here we read already. Okay, the firm is defined as the total revenue per unit of output. Total revenue per unit of output. So cost of the product. That's what the AR or price of the product. That's what the AR. Price of a single unit that produced by the firm is termed as average revenue here. That is a AR is equal to TR divided by Q is equal to P into Q divided by Q. Again, we will get only P here. So AR is equal to P. Clear? And this is the AR curve. Okay, average revenue curve here. Price line. You can see the price line shows the relationship between the market price and a firm's output level. The vertical height of the price line is equal to the market price P. Okay, so this is the price line. It is not changing. It is constant. It is a constant. So average revenue is the price here. Price here. Okay. Now consider figure 4.2. Figure number 4.2. This figure, the price line figure. Okay, so just observe what is the TR curve and the price line. TR curve and the price line. Okay. 4.2 here, we plot the average revenue or market price y-axis for the different values of the firm's output, that is on the x-axis. Since the market price is fixed at P, we obtain a horizontal straight line that cut the y-axis at the height equal to the price. Equal to the price. Okay. It is also the firm's AR curve. So the price line is otherwise termed as the AR curve, average revenue curve, average revenue curve. Okay, so understand one thing, in a perfectly competitive market, only we are able to find this straight line there because the firms are aware about the price in the market and the consumers also aware about the price, and both are price takers. Both are price takers. So it is a straight line here. Okay, it is also the firm's AR curve under perfect competition. So remember, under perfect competition, okay, the price line also depicts the demand curve facing firm. Observe that the demand curve is a perfectly elastic. This means that firms can sell as many units of the goods as it want to sell at that price P. Okay, clear or not? So for price P, the firms is ready to sell as many units of the product there. Okay, so that's the relationship between the total revenue and the average revenue. Average revenue. Now we are moving to it. The next condition is called to be the marginal revenue. Marginal revenue. MR. MR. Okay. So TR is equal to P into Q. P into Q. Okay. The price of the product multiplied by the quantity produced and sold in the market. Okay, AR is equal to price. Average revenue is equal to price. Clear? Okay, the next idea is marginal revenue. Marginal revenue. Okay, that is MR of a firm is defined as the increase in total revenue for a unit increase in the firm's output. Okay, underline that. So marginal revenue means nothing but a firm is defined as the increase in total revenue for a unit increase in the firm's output. Okay, increase in the total revenue related with the increase in the firm's output. Okay, again go for table number 4.1. You can see that that's what the total revenue curve. Okay, so here total revenue from the sale of 2 boxes of candles is equal to 20. So total revenue from the sale of 3 boxes of candles is equal to 30. We know that. At table 4.1, we already observed that. So marginal revenue MR is equal to change in the total revenue divided by the change in the quantity. Okay. So what is MR here? Change in the total revenue divided by change in the quantity. So related with the table, change in the total revenue 30 minus 20. 30 minus 20, that is 10, divided by 3 minus 2, that is 1. So we got the answer 10 here. Okay, so understand this clearly. The marginal revenue of a firm is defined as the increase in the total revenue for a unit, increase in the firm's output. Okay, and so MR also is equal to price here in this context in a perfectly competitive market. Okay, so MR is equal to AR is equal to price, AR is equal to price. So MR is equal to P, AR also is equal to P in a perfectly competitive market condition. Okay. So request for everyone, learn this idea properly. What is this total revenue? What is this average revenue? And what is marginal revenue? And the relationship between all these things there. So idea is simple, right? Okay. TR is equal to P into Q. Okay. Here MR also P and the AR also P. Average revenue also the price and the marginal revenue also the price. Clear? So MR is equal to AR is equal to P. So observe the curves also, and we will continue in the next class. We'll discuss the new topic, right? Okay, so learn these ideas properly and the graphs also. Basically, I can say that tomorrow Sunday you can sit and learn all those Sunday chapter. I mean, the firms are perfect competition, perfect competition. So I want to learn the revenue and profit, revenue and profit by the firms. Clear? Clear. And the same time, complete the assignment also. I told you want to submit on Monday, right? Right? Or no, Monday or not? Okay, fine. And the art integrator project, that is before 22nd, I told, right? So that is Monday. Okay, fine. So Monday, maximum Tuesday. Okay, don't go beyond that. Okay, everyone, thank you very much. We'll meet in the next class.